have to make a certain amount of money?
Yes, he does have to make a certain amount of money. I am okay if the man is in his 30s with him making at least like 70,000 right now. But again, you have to be willing to grow and be moving towards more.
So he could be at 30, but ultimately you want him. Oh, I'm sorry, 30 years old.
If he
Um,
if he's in his 30s, then 70,000 is the expectation. If you have a mindset and you're working towards making more, investing and planning and structuring to be more than that.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got Kendra G. But before we get into that, do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, and leave me a subscribe. So, man, I had one of my subscribers send this over to me, man. He said he thought it would be something, man, to talk about. And look, I generally don't watch Kendra G's channel, but anytime that I do react to it, generally I see it off of O'Shea Duke Jackson's on O'Shea Duke Jackson's page. So I just say, hey, maybe I should react to it. So let's go ahead and jump into this.
oh,
Hi.
are you pregnant? Well, you're feeling like you were pregnant.
Oh my God, no, I'm not pregnant.
No, I'm sorry. You had because you were like had your arch back. That's why I asked.
No, I'm just like standing up. I'm in the bathroom.
What's funny is if a man try to ask the same question, a woman will try to knock you across your head. I'm for real. A woman will try to knock you across your head. And I understand, oh, well, that's kind of disrespectful a little bit. But what happened if she is pregnant, though? That's my thing. What happened if she is pregnant? And if you look pregnant, but you aren't pregnant, issues are going to arise. Some health issues are going to arise. Got to get that under wraps. But it's crazy, though. It's like women can sit up here and ask another chick, hey, are you pregnant? Oh, nah, I just ate some tacos. But if a man asks, oh, well, shoot, you're disrespectful or you're this, you're that. What happened if I genuinely thought that you were pregnant, though? Same thing with asking a woman about her age. If you go up and you go ask a woman about her age, oh, well, shoot, you're being disrespectful. Especially about the weight. If you ask a woman, that kind of ties in with being pregnant. You ask a woman about her weight. Oh, you're being disrespectful. You're not supposed to ask a woman her weight. Even if you are about 1,000 pounds, I still can't even ask you that weight. But you know what? Hey, double standard. It's a double standard world that we live in. It's a double standard world that we have to accept as men.
Okay. What's your name, baby? Oh, okay.
I just ate like 5 minutes ago, so maybe it's given the pop, but I be in the gym. I just lost 40 pounds.
No, I'm so sorry. No, you don't necessarily look pregnant. It was the way you were standing because you had your hand on your back.
Now she got to explain her whole self as to why she's looking the way she looked. And, and that's another reason why, people say, well, you shouldn't ask a woman about her weight or if she's pregnant or not, because a lot of women are self-conscious about the body, and a lot of women have low self-esteem. A lot of women need those compliments. So, like I said, I understand it to some degree, but to me, it's still a double standard because it's like, once again, you can ask me about my age, you can ask me how much I weigh, but I can't do the same. It's just crazy.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you are good. She's not pregnant. You don't look pregnant. You're fine. I apologize. Yasmine, right?
Yasmine,
where are you calling us from?
I'm in Florida. I'm in Destin, Florida.
Florida. How old are you?
I'm 32.
32. What you do for a living?
I do international importing, and I'm also into real estate investment.
International importing?
Mm-hmm. And real estate investment.
You have any kids?
I do. I have three girls.
How old are your girls?
11, 1, and 2. But the 2 almost 2, and the 2-year-old's almost 3.
Are they all by the same man?
No. My 11-year-old is my school sweetheart, and my 1 and 2-year-old are my previous relationship.
Why are you not with him?
Because he was crazy as hell, as a bed bug.
You had 2 kids by him?
Yeah, he was crazy. So just a little bit of the backstory. I left him like before I was even found out that I was pregnant with the second one. So I was already out the door.
You're already out the door. This is Yasmine, 32, Florida.
Generally, some of the reason these women leave is because of themselves. Outside looking in, I would tell her, man, hey, look, the last guy you just had a kid with, I understand you walked out of a relationship with the man. Now, now you're 2 baby daddies deep. But I would personally tell her, hey, just go back to that man. Now, like I said, we don't know how that man really is. But like I said, you got plenty of women that come up here and lie and try to put all the blame on the man. But I would simply tell her, hey, man, look, go back to that man you just had a kid with, because you just walked out the house. You know what I'm saying? Y'all broke up, and you're about to have a kid. Like, bro, you're about to be 3 kids deep, 2 baby fathers. What makes you think a man is about to sit up here and say, you know what? Okay, then I don't mind playing the stepfather of 2 other men's kids. I don't mind sitting up here being the 3rd baby father. I don't think any man wants that. So, now you got, like I said, you got sis right here. You're 3 kids deep. You're 3 kids deep. 2 baby fathers. And now, you coming on this show and you think you about to get a man. And look, she's a very beautiful woman. Hey, man, listen. A very beautiful woman. A very beautiful woman. And I think if she didn't have any kids, or maybe one, I think she could truly get what she really wants, because from what it's looking like, it sounds like, man, she's very, she's smart, intelligent. She's in a good field. Continue that. But however, you got 3 kids, man. You're not even with the 2nd baby father, man. The dating pool for her is going to be a very, very hard.
International, what again?
Importing,
and she works in real estate. And she has 3 girls. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
My birthday is March 5th, and I'm a Pisces.
All right, boo. What kind of man you looking for?
I am looking for an intelligent man, first and foremost. I'm the type of girl that you have to be able to teach me something in order to grab my attention. Like, if you're not knowledgeable on the things that I'm not knowledgeable on, it's just not going to work. I'm looking for someone who is secure in themselves, somebody who's motivated, also business-minded, somebody who's definitely looking to be an entrepreneur, somebody who's not lazy, somebody who's going to motivate me, that we're going to motivate each other. Just, somebody really secure, like a man. Like, I'm looking for a manly man, nobody that's playing games, nobody that's a liar.
These women want all of these characteristics out of men after they done got pregnant, after they done ran through, after they've been used up and balled up like a fucking paper ball and shot at Kobe in the damn trash can. It's like, now, hey, I want an elegant man, and there's nothing wrong with what she wants. I think that's what a lot of your women should want out of men. However, it becomes an issue when you as a woman aren't doing what you're supposed to do as a woman. Sitting over here just sleeping with any and everybody. Sitting over here having kids with any and everybody. And then sitting over here trying to point fingers at them. You can't do that. You got to take accountability at some point. And she's trying to make it seem as if, hey, I'm just this innocent chick, this and that. But it's like, there's a lot of you women that are like this, man, that will sit up here, have kids with different men, and then sit over here and require a lot from another man. And it's like, bro, hold on, sis. I'm bringing, myself and some money into this relationship. You're bringing yourself some kids in a business in a business oriented mindset into this relationship. Why would a man want to waste his time with that? Let's just be real. You're 3 kids deep. You're sitting over here saying your 2nd baby father is crazy. Why do you think me will sit up here and take you serious? It's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work, man. It's just not gonna work. And like I said, it's just funny that you have a lot of women that try to understand how to be an adult after they done had all these damn kids. It's just funny to me, a lot of your women had all these damn kids, and then they want to realize and say, hey, you know what? Now it's time to actually start looking for a man. Sis, you're too late. You're too freaking late. Now, of course, you got some women that can get their man, you know, even while having two, three kids by other different men. Hey, you're gonna have some men that, for whatever reason, say, hey, you know, that's fine. I still play stepdaddy. But generally speaking, man, a lot of your men gonna look at that and be like, man, no, no, you're just something. You're something to bust on in and keep moving.
Somebody who's marriage minded as well, and family oriented.
Married-minded
And speaking of marriage minded, right? If y'all look at her finger, and maybe it's just it might just be how the phone is set up, but it look like she got a ring on her ring finger. To me, it just look like she has a ring on her ring finger. For a man that goes out here, that look at different women, see, I'm the type of man that, you know, if I see a chick with a wedding ring, I turn the other way. Like I said, my biggest pet peeve is men messing with one of my biggest pet peeves is messing with a woman, or a woman that's messing around and she's married. That's my biggest pet peeve. It's like, man, you got a man at home that sat here and said, you know what, I'm gonna devote my life to you, and you going out here sleeping on other people. Marriage no. So I see a ring on her finger. I don't know, bro. I don't know. So she might be separate, quote unquote, with 3 kids. So you're probably married with 3 kids. Now, I understand that all the times women that wear rings are married. I understand that. However, I mean, that's what putting a ring on your ring finger is for. It signifies that you're married.
Family oriented. What's some deal breakers?
Deal breakers is, again, somebody who's not goal oriented, somebody who's not adventurous, somebody who's not willing to explore and travel, explore themselves, get to know themselves better, like anybody who's really closed-minded, I would say, is a deal breaker for me. Like, if you're closed-minded and you're shut off and you're like just stuck on living your life one way, you're definitely not the man for me, because I'm constantly growing, constantly evolving.
Hey, look, and guys, that could simply mean, you know, hey, you know, you got to be open-minded, right? That means simply saying, hey, you know, you see me and my kids, you have to be open-minded to want to date me because I got my kids with me, right? Generally speaking, a lot of your men are not going to want to deal with women like that. So she will sit up here and she will probably be the type of person to sit up here and say, well, you're closed-minded because you don't want to date a single mother with multiple kids by multiple men. A lot of your women will sit over here and throw that on you. A lot of women will play that game with you. Well, you're open-minded. Well, you're closed-minded. You don't want to date. You don't want to explore your options. You got so many women that sit up here and have all these damn kids and still act like they're the prize and sit over here and say, well, you're missing out. Yeah, I'm missing out on raising somebody else's kids. That's what I'm missing out on. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and she seems like she's how can I put it? Like one of those women, man, that's delusional. Let's just put it that way. Delusional in a sense, right? And this is why I say she's delusional. She has her beauty. That's number one. She got her nipples hard as I don't know what, you know, so she know a lot of men are going to be looking at that. Let's just be real. She has all of these characteristics that she want out of men. However, it's just like, if you aren't delusional, you will understand that it's going to be hard for you to come across a man like that. It's going to be hard for you to come across a man like that unless if he has his own set of kids. But like I said, a lot of your men that have a lot of money, they're going to want to create their own. They're going to want to create their own lifestyle. They're going to want to create their own family instead of trying to take care of somebody else's family. Let's just be real. She comes off as if she's kind of selfish a little bit, as if you're not thinking her way, it's no way. And that's pretty much to me why she's 3 kids deep and 2 baby daddies deep.
Constantly trying new things, putting my foot into new endeavors, and I need somebody that's gonna want to be there and indulge on those things with me as well.
Okay, listen, it's an overwhelming comment. You obviously don't have a bra on.
I don't, but I come in this chat like a million times and I never get picked. Like,
listen, you're fine if you're okay with it. I just had to say it out loud.
Listen, that's me. Like, I don't wear a bra. Like 99.9% of the time, I'm not in a bra. They're uncomfortable to me. And if I am in a bra because I got to be in these streets and it's giving headlights, it's sports bra related. That's me. And that's another thing that the man needs to understand is there's like, I know who I am. I'm very secure with who I am. I'm confident. My boobs look great. If they're offending anyone, so be it.
Okay, I'm happy we brought it up because I want to.
She's going to require all of this from you, right? But then she's sitting over here saying you got to be open-minded. Part of being open-minded with her is understanding and accepting that, hey, she likes to wear her, she likes to have her titties out. Understanding that this is what men like to look at. See, this is what another thing. This is where, women say, oh, well, you have men that like to objectify women. Men like to objectify women. Yet you got women wearing shit like this. It's like, what makes you think that you could just walk around with some big ass knockers and niggas not even look? What makes you think you could just walk around with some big ass mommy milkers and men are just going to just go straight to your face and that's the only thing that they look at? That's the only thing that they will look at. No. Men are not just going to just sit over here and just look at your face. If you are a woman, you got your ass out, you got your titties out, you got shit that she's wearing, no bra, but your nipples is as hard as goddamn a solid rock. Men are going to be looking at that. That's the first thing men will be looking at. And then on top of that, it's not going to help her out in any kind of way when you sitting up here having 3 kids on top of that. So you thinking this shit is okay, having no bra, you know what I'm saying? You're on live with thousands and thousands of people, and you don't see nothing wrong with that. You don't see nothing wrong with that. And then on top of that, you have so many people that sit up here and say, oh, well, I didn't know I was going to get picked. Oh, well, I didn't do this. Well, I didn't do that. Blah, 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 blah. Y'all ever heard of the saying, be ready so you don't have to get ready? Bro, if you going out your way and hey, well, you know what? I'm about to go ahead and go on this Kendra G show. Now, it's a possibility I might not get picked. However, it is a possibility that I might get picked. So let me be prepared for that. Let me be ready for that. As a man, have to be okay with me. I'm secure with myself. I'm blah, 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 this and that, this and that. And it has nothing to do with being secure with yourself, sis. It has nothing to do with being secure with yourself. Represent yourself in a fashionable manner. That's all you got to do. Just like you have some sense. But once again, right, she's trying to sit up here and say, well, I'm secure with myself. I'm this, I'm that. And once again, it has nothing to do with being secure with yourself. Because if men sitting over here looking at you, they're like, bro, okay, she got 3 kids. She's talking about she's secure with herself, so she's never going to wear a bra. So, like, you're just attention seeking. That at this point, you're just attention seeking. You're just looking for men to try to holler at you. Here's the thing, right? And this is what I always say. Women who dress certain ways, you're going to get that negative attention. And I'm pretty sure she's going to get a lot of guys. She looks very young. She looks like she's 29, maybe 30. A lot of your men are going to look at this and be like, man, 3 kids, titties all out and everything, but she's just something, bro, just a bust. She's just something that's just a bust. She doesn't have it in the mindset, man. She doesn't have the right mindset. And I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of women that are like this. Come off as smart, come off as intelligent, very beautiful, is very articulate, can talk well. But when you actually pull back some of the layers, you be like, hold on, but Shawty ain't as bright as she's letting off. Shawty is not as bright as she's trying to make it seem. Right? You're sitting over here, got all these damn kids, and then you're sitting over here saying, well, I don't want no man that's playing games. Well, what about your 2 first baby fathers? Were they playing games? Women, represent yourselves better. That's all we're trying to say. Just represent yourself better.
I didn't want you to look back and say, damn it, but hey, this is how you rock. You like to rock like this.
I'm comfortable. I'm home.
Okay.
I don't right now. I can't see it, but I'm sure I look good.
Okay, let's keep going then. All right, you like it, I love it. All right, does the guy have to make a certain amount of money?
My fault. What's funny is, man, she would walk down the street, right, and niggas would sit over here and say something to her. Like, this is the thing about it, right? So many women will sit up here and say, accept that. Yo, you gotta accept that. You gotta accept this type of behavior. As a man, you gotta say, you know what? All right, fine. I don't want to be considered insecure. I don't want to be doing none of this. Then y'all walking down the street, and everywhere you go, you got men just looking right at her boobs. God damn. As a man, how do you think that would make me feel? As a man, how do you think that would make me feel? I'm seeing every nigga looking at my girl's chest. Every nigga looking at my girl's ass. And I'm just, and mind you, this is what she's wearing to be provocative. So she's out here trying to be attention seeking, right? wearing the shirt like this, wearing booty shorts with your cheeks hanging out, right? Women will sit up here and say, yo, listen, I'm only dating you. Yes, other men in the world get to see my cookies and my goodies, but I'm only dating you. You get to have it. But I don't want nobody else seeing my woman though. Now, oh, well, you're being insecure. Oh, well, you're trying to tell me what I can and can't do, what I can and can't wear. And they will expect you to try to fight every single man that passes by. Women put a lot of men in situations, man, that men try to avoid. But a lot of women do not care about that. A lot of women only care about themselves. Which, once again, probably why she has 2 baby fathers and 3 kids deep.
Yes, he does have to make a certain amount of money. I am okay if the man is in his 30s with him making at least like 70,000 right now. But again, you have to be willing to grow and be moving towards more.
My fault for pausing again, but the thing is, she's saying, hey man, shit, he got to be able to make, it's okay if he makes 60K, 70K, but at some point he better be starting by 3-4 years from now, he better be making close to 100K. People, once again, here's what women have to understand, because you don't ever hear men talk about shit like this, but you have to hear, it's always women, man, that comes down to shit like this. You can live comfortably off of $50,000 to $60,000. That's a fact. Now, of course, if you live in Florida, Las Vegas, Miami, whatever, right? Yeah, you might have to be making a little bit more. But in the majority of your states, man, you don't have to freaking sit over here and make 100K just to freaking live. You can live a comfortable life off of making 50K, making 60K. And then on top of that, if your significant other is making that same amount of money, dude, you're making close to 100K anyway. So why do you need him to be making more? Of course, right? If you're in a business, right? If I'm making 60K, 70K, if I have the opportunity to make more, I'm going to get that. But if I'm at a job and the max is I can make only 70K a year, and that's just about as far as I'm gonna go. If I want to look for something else, fine, do that. But I would say it's okay to stay with that 70K job, that 60K job, right? Especially if your wife is making some money too. But once again, this is where a lot of your people say, man, hypergamy. This is where a lot of people say, these women love in abundance. And there's nothing wrong with wanting a man, that's making a lot of money. But once again, you know what I'm saying? Your average man is making, 40 to 50K a year. But yeah, you're sitting over here saying, well, he got to at least make 60, 70K. And then on top of that, he has to be making more as we move on in a relationship. Well, damn. Yo, hold on, bro. Don't worry about how much money I'm making. When you out here got 3 kids you got to worry about. And you want me to take care of them kids with you. It's just, yeah, man, like I said, this is just delusional. But you know what? Hey, leave it at that.
So he could be at 30, but ultimately you want him, 30 years old.
If he's in his 30s, then 70,000 is the expectation. If you have a mindset and you're working towards making more, investing and planning and structuring to be more than that.
Okay. What's the age range you want to date?
I would say maybe 32 to 47.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you 47? Can he have kids?
He can.
Prefer. Right. You prefer kids. Does he have to be in Florida?
No.
Okay. Do you want more kids?
No.
No more kids for you. All right, you're kind of doing it, but do the Kendra can full out. So just move back a little bit. Okay. All right. We see you, boo. You have a cute shape.
Thank you.
All right, Yasmine, when was your last relationship?
Like I said, man, it's just sad, man. This is the thing about it. It's sad that you have so many beautiful women that look just like this, but wasted their whole 20s fucking around, sleeping around, sucking around. Why? And so many people told this woman, so many people told all other beautiful women, yo, you got your beauty. You got your beauty. Stop just throwing it around. Stop just sleeping with anybody. Take it serious. Date some of these damn band boys, because these damn band boys, they're gonna goddamn grow up and they're gonna be the ones to be the most successful. A lot of your nerds are gonna grow up to be the ones that's successful. But you out here throwing the coochie around in the groups of men that sit over here and smoke Black and Milds all damn day. Like, sit over here, man, and talk about shit and don't do nothing with the life. You keep throwing your coochie towards them, but you ain't trying to give it to people who actually deserve it. People who actually can get you somewhere. And like I said, once they hit 30, anybody can tell you this. Once a lot of your women hit 30, hit 35, hell, once a lot of your women hit 29, they hitting the wall. A lot of these women understand it. A lot of these women try to understand the game after already getting knocked up so many damn times. It's like, bro, why wait so late? And then you're trying to sit over here and put all this pressure on another man. Then women want to sit over here and say, oh, well, we're not trying to put no pressure on no man. If he don't want to date no single mother, he don't got to. But then we'll sit over here and bash a man for sitting over here trying to tell other men, hey, you shouldn't want to date a single mother. Oh, well, why you shouldn't want to bash them? Single mothers can do this, single mothers can do that. Yeah, single mothers can be single mothers. Yes, nobody want to be a part of that. Nobody wants to be a part of that. Man, a lot of you women just don't understand that. Stop messing with these Pookies and Ray Rays at 20 years of age, thinking, man, you can be this chick, man, that can get every man. Because once 30 years of age hit, once your eggs start to get scrambled, it's going to be very hard for you to be able to find the man that you truly want. Women that are 18 through 25 years of age, stop playing games and stop thinking that you're better than what you really are, and stop sitting over here giving your coochie out to people that don't deserve it. Women, stop trying to learn a life at the last second. Stop trying to learn life at the last minute and try to bash men for sitting over here getting on you about how you lived your life in the past. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. If your past didn't matter, because a lot of your women that get ran through say, oh, my past don't matter. If your past didn't matter, then a lot of you people that are in jail right now will be out here roaming free. Because a lot of people are in jail right now for crimes that they did 20, 30 something years ago. And guess what? They're trying to get out of jail, but no, you're still going to stay in jail because this is what you did 30 years ago. Guess what? That's their past still being held against them. So don't think just because you're a woman, you get a pass for having shit behavior and think people are just going to forget about it.
6 months ago.
6 months ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask, when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
6 months ago.
6 months ago. All right. Why do you think you're single?
I know I am single. I am single because the last relationship I picked, I didn't read the signs that this was not somebody who was marriage minded or was ready for something long term. And I chose to entertain it anyways.
Okay. So why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
What that girl say, I am the table. No. I'm not diving. A guy would be lucky to be with me because I feel like I have an understanding of myself first and foremost, and my needs. I think I'm great at communicating those needs to others so that you can understand me and love me properly. And I think that I'm also great at listening to others' needs and I think the word like maybe supporting those needs as well. I'm very, open and understanding, and I'm really like, how they say like ride or die. Like I believe I'm ride or die. Like if you're
ride or die, man, but yet you're 3 kids deep and 2 baby fathers deep. You're ride or die, but you left your last and said he was crazy.
Want somebody in your corner that is going to be ride or die. That's me.
Okay. And you've never been married, or have you been married?
I have never been married.
You want to get married though?
Yes.
All right. Yasmine, Florida. And does he have to be in Florida?
He doesn't. I travel a lot.
Okay. She's 32, a Pisces, international import, and what she does, and also real estate. She'll date 32 to 47. If you're in your 30s, you have to make at least $70,000 a year, but still grow from that. So eventually you want him to be a 6-figure man if he's not already one.
Absolutely, because we're going to grow to more than that.
You're going to grow to more than that, she said. She has 3 girls. She doesn't want any more kids. So you can come with your own children, correct?
Yes.
All right, let's do it, boo. How you want him to reach out to you?
I was gonna reach out to me.
This is exactly what a lot of your fucking channels tell you. Your women will waste this shit in their 20s and will not realize it until their 30s. She sat here and said, I just didn't read the red flags. A lot of your women do that today. They don't read the red flags, which is why you have a lot of women that sit up here and try to push the narrative that, oh, well, what happened if you don't? What happened if he lies or what happened if he switches up on you? Once again, a lot of your men will show you that they aren't shit to begin with. It's just up to you to them do your research. It's up to you to actually make sure this man is who he say he is. But a lot of your women don't want to look that up. A lot of your women don't want to take that time to actually go out and research that shit. They want to find out the hard way. And look, once again, my last relationship, I just didn't, he had red flags and da. So you figure this out after having kids with him. You figure this out after having kids with the man. Not one, but two. Not one, but two. And you got another one by another man. But this is the same woman, man. Once again, she wastes her whole prime fucking around, bullshitting. And now, you know what? Hey, well, now that I'm 3 kids deep and 2 baby fathers deep, I don't want no man that play games. I want a man that's serious. I want a man, that's business oriented. I want a man that's making $70K, but he has to be making more. He could be making $70K right now, but if he's not making more, he gotta go. But it's like if a man sit up here and say, well, hold on, man, I can't mess with no chick. If you look, I know you got 3 kids, but 1 or 2 of these kids gotta go. 1 or 2 of these kids gotta go because that's not something I can deal with. I can deal with these kids for right now. I can deal with your kids for right now, but if we start taking this relationship serious, 1 of these kids, probably that 11-year-old, gotta go back to his damn dad, and 1 of these kids gotta go back to their dad. You know what I'm saying? You can have 1 kid, but I can't deal with 3 kids at one time. It's sad. And once again, this is a trend amongst women. I'm trying to tell people, especially in the black community, a lot of you women, man, enjoy the single mother culture. They enjoy the single mother lifestyle. Sit up here, play dumb, play games when you're in your prime, when you're in your 20s, and then once you jump to 30-something years of age, you know you're gonna hit the wall, you know you can't get the men, you don't have the access to the men that you used to have. So now you're saying, well, you know what, okay, now niggas gonna have to actually start being serious. Now niggas gonna have to start sitting over here saying, hey, okay, well, look, I don't care that you got 3 kids, I'll play stepdaddy. I will be them kids' father. I understand the father's not taking care of their kids, but I will take care of their kids. That's what a lot of your men, that's what a lot of your women want today. A lot of your single mothers that are in their 30s that hit the wall, that's what a lot of them want. Not all of them, but a lot of them, that's what they want. You know what I'm saying? It's not to bash any single mothers. I mean, look, shit happens. Sometimes shit happens. But this shit happens far too often, and nobody's going to sit up here and agree with this shit. Nobody's going to sit up here and say, oh, well, it's okay that she got 3 kids by 2 different men. Who cares? And she ain't even with the second baby father. Who cares? Please, women ain't going to sit over here and say nothing. A lot of you women ain't going to sit over here and try to hold that sister accountable. A lot of you women will sit up here and say, that nigga wasn't shit anyway. Go ahead and go for the 3rd one. And then if that ain't shit, go for the 4th one. I mean, damn, at this point, you're just trying to create a basketball team. So, y'all do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, leave me a subscribe.